Like, what do you mean?
There was a whole bunch of Snookies, and they all had different hair colors, and some of them were tall and some of them were short, and then there was one Snooki trying to talk to me and John, but John wouldn't stop kissing my face, and then she just kept talking, and she's like, yeah, kiss them, John, and he's like, and then I made John stop kissing me, and I was like, you lying bastard to Keith. And then he was like, oh, I'll tell Caitlin later. And I'm like, you better. And he was like, yeah, whatever. And then that Snooki's like, psh, he don't need that fat bitch. I'm sitting there thinking, he's making out with Snooki. That's worse.
Oh, I don't know. Caitlin's pretty bad.
But Snooki, that bitch probably has AIDS. Her baby's gonna be born with AIDS. Do you know how bad that is?
No.
That's why Africa has so much AIDS. Everybody got AIDS. Then they had babies, and they were born with AIDS. And now, all of Africa's gonna be AIDS. It's gonna be taken over by people with AIDS, and then slowly that entire population is just gonna die out. And then when all the black people in America die, and all over the country, all of the black people in the country, when they die, that's it, they're gone! There's no more Africa!
Well, I think the land will still be there.
First, well, yeah, the land will still be there, but there's not going to be any more black people! Africa's gonna go. Africa will be the first to go. And then all the black people of the world, they just like, over the years, they're gonna start dying and dying and dying, and then they'll be extinct.
What about the Asian people?
Those guys are fine. They're probably gonna take over the world.
What about the white people? Are we gonna turn into the black people
No,
like
we're gonna be
slaves?
slaves.
That's what I said. We're gonna be like black people, like whenever we were slaves.
It's gonna start all over again. The world's gonna start all over again.
Who?
This is what they meant when the apocalypse, when they said the apocalypse is coming. China's gonna take, no, Japan or China. Those two got money.
What about Korea?
It's a time, everybody. Then they're gonna take over the world, and then it's gonna be run by all Asians, and then they're gonna be like, ha! What you think now about our fucking Asian eyes? And they'll be like, work, bitch, work! And we'll be packing some
Sushi?
Sure, some rice balls. And then, we're all gonna be slaves!
What did you think that Korea would take over?
No. Japan has like the highest thing of money right now. Money is power! If they get any more power, they're gonna take over!
What about a dollar?
They have more money than us. They're gonna take over America one day.
Oh, my butt is cold. I got a soda on my
They're
butt.
gonna take over America one day. And then, we're the first to go. We got the best army ever. They're gonna use our army to take over all the other countries. It'll be like Hitler all over again. Except, there's gonna be no certain person in charge. It's gonna be all the Asians. They're all gonna be secretly working together. They're gonna be doing it through email. They'll be like, hey man, you got them bombs ready? And then the other guy's gonna be like, yeah, I'll send it off to that other Asian guy. And then that Asian guy's gonna be like, we got this shit. Let's go bomb Georgia.
Georgia?
Georgia.
You said, why not like New York or something? Why Georgia?
No, I meant to say a country, but the first thing that popped in my head was Georgia. No, they'll bomb Germany. They'll be like, that's what you get for killing our people! And the Jews! The Jews are gonna get special treatment. They'll finally get what they deserve. After the Asians make them have no surgery.
No surgery?
Yeah, they got some big ass noses. Nobody wants to look at that. And then Asians are little tiny noses. They'll be all tiny and then they'll be like, ew, look at that huge thing. Fix it. So that's what it's gonna cause all the Jews have normal noses.
What about Russia?
They're going to eliminate those guys.
But Russia
They're going to build
has.
a giant spaceship and ship those guys up into the sun.
But Russia has a lot of like weapons and stuff.
They're going to figure it out. There's some smart people. They're going to like drill under the ocean.
China is right by Russia.
But this is their sneak plan.
So they're gonna go all the way around.
No. They're gonna they're gonna set up a submarine drill. And then they're gonna drill into the bottom of the ocean and sneak over and then come up and rush up. And then they're gonna take all their bombs and bam! And then there goes one entire city. And the next is all of Russia!
What about the cute people, the Australians in the UK?
They're gonna kill those guys too, especially the UK guys.
Hmm?
You guys can't trust them guys. They use you. They'd be like, hey baby, I love you forever. You take your clothes off and bam! That's the last time you ever see them.
What about Australians? I love them. They're really adorable.
They're gonna kill them.
No!
They're gonna kill them.
At least
It's
make them
okay.
slaves.
We're gonna be dead by then.
I
We're
don't-
gonna be dead by then. It's gonna happen in years and years of time. This is what's gonna happen in centuries and centuries and centuries. One day.
Do you know how much a century is? Don't do it.
That's like 100 years, right?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Do you know what a decade is?
I'm gonna call my boyfriend back, babe. How much is the century?
Do you know what a decade is?
50 years.
No, 10.
You know what?
What?
You can go suck China's dick, because everybody's gonna be sooner or later. In thousands of years, we're all gonna be sucking China's dicks.
But
They're gonna get stuck in our
what are they
feet.
gonna do with the mixed babies? The
They're
American
gonna kill
Chinese?
those guys. Those guys ain't gonna exist. They're gonna go with Russia into the fucking moon. I mean, sun.
Okay, but you know that.
All the countries.
Hold on!
No!
You know that China kills the girls because they want more boys, so they kill the girls sometimes.
All the
They don't like
countries-
having a lot of babies
All the countries.
because they're overpopulated.
All the countries they don't like. They're gonna ship to different planets.
But what if they like Australia?
They're gonna give them their own planet, but like
I don't think you can just make a
they're gonna
planet.
make a planet. It's gonna be right underneath ours, and they're gonna have a bridge that leads from ours to theirs, and then that's gonna be how we trade.
Why not just make them live in a really humongous spaceship? Like
Why
that
would
one
you live
movie.
in a
Like that
spaceship?
one cartoon
There-
movie.
Their science is not that advanced yet.
But in that one cartoon movie, they're all like
Not
fat
that advanced
people.
yet. This is not a cartoon.
They're all like those fat people, and they
This is
sat
not
in
a
chairs
cartoon.
24/7. They
This
didn't
is
even know
not a
how to
cartoon.
walk.
It's not a cartoon.
They didn't know how to walk.
Okay?
They didn't know how to walk.
No, this is not a cartoon.
They didn't even know how. They're.
This
they
is not
ship.
Wall-E.
Hey, that was Wally.
Yes,
Oh, I didn't know that.
this isn't Wall-E. Okay?
When the ship
This is
tipped.
actual world future history.
When the ship tipped, everyone slid out of their seats
Yes.
and they were like, flap,
They
flap,
almost killed all
flap.
the babies.
That was funny. That was the funniest part of the whole movie.
We're gonna have the bridge. They can't live on a spaceship because their science is not that advanced. And they're gonna keep shipping them stuff to
But
the new world.
If it's gonna be like decades and centuries from now,
I
then
know
what if
what I'm
there's
talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Okay?
you have really nice teeth.
You know who who's gonna be the one responsible
like your
for all this?
nose.
Bill Clinton.
What the fuck? Oh my god! Where does Bill Clinton come into this?
I don't know, but it's his fault.
Why not like Will? No, he's black.
It's gonna be Will
The
Smith.
Gangnam Style person.
Holy shit, you're right!
Well, he's Korean.
They're gonna adopt him. They're gonna be like, you know what, bitch? You're ours now! And then they're gonna make him president of the world.
Oh, so it's gonna turn out like that now?
Yeah. This all went from AIDS to giving Australia their own planet.
That would mean that there's a whole planet full of Australian accented people.
Exactly.
It's gonna be so adorable. I'm gonna live there.
You're not allowed to cross the borders.
I
If you cross the borders, they're gonna blow your brains out!
So now it's gonna be like the Mexicans?
Gotta have a passport. It's gonna be stamped on your back when you're bored.
What? How are you alive?
They're gonna give you a tattoo on your back.
So it's gonna be like Hitler all over again.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's exactly what we tried not to have.
Well, you know what? I can't help that China's an asshole.
You know I've been videotaping you the whole time.
Really?
Why do you think I've been holding my phone pointed
I don't
to
know. I thought you were just being weird. I didn't think about it.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
I'm gonna stop it now. It's been 12 minutes.
But